as I said, you can see there's a very different style of buildings here. Like all straw hatched roofs with very sort of tropical theme. As pull up the map again, I can show you that the Ossan quarter is built to resemble or themed after the Kingdom of Or, or the fallen Kingdom of Or, which is down here. It's essentially just a ruined kingdom now. Maybe at some point in the future we can go and explore down there. But for now, let's get this exploration on the road. As always, I will be keeping in first person, HUD off, and be walking around town to see what we can see. Hopefully this video will be a bit better quality. I've remembered to turn my fans off, and yeah, here's hoping. It's all a part of the learning process, I guess. But yeah, coming down here, this is quite a cool looking area. I really like the colours, like this blue building here, and the light tan, brown, beige colours of the wood, and all the stonework used. Let's see if we can, let's just come down this road first. So, down here.
Outside city walls would be nice. I'm serious. Where would you go? Pretend that the roads and rivers are safe. My grandfather told me
We've got a couple of NPCs over here.
Ossan ports, great food. There was even a menagerie full of wild animals. He made it all sound so lush and beautiful. I'm coming with you.
A couple of NPCs having a conversation over here. You can see the towering buildings of the central pavilion over there as well. But if we just have a look around, unfortunately we can't get into this building, but it does have a very nice theming to it. I'm trying to be a bit more careful with the pronunciation of some letters that can come out quite harsh, like H's and some of my S's. I know that if I'm not careful they can come out quite sharp. Got some tattered red banners here with nothing really on them. I'm wondering where this little ramp goes. Is it going to give us a nice little vantage point with a view, or does it not really go anywhere? It doesn't really seem to even give us much of a view, at least not in first person. Maybe this is a little like a guard structure for the Seraph to keep an eye on things. Perhaps it's a jail, who knows? It's all the skulls and, well, not skulls, but the kind of lion heads built into the stonework there. I don't know, it looks like it might be some kind of structure, like some defensive structure. Just walk behind this building really quickly down this little alleyway. It seems quite nice, although the flooring could use a better. But looks like we've got some kind of inn here. An NPC manning the bar and some other NPC patrons just dotting the building. Around the back here we've got the storeroom, a couple of very nice fires, and plenty of really large utensils. Very nice, very nice. Now coming back around here, got some more private tables out the back here, along with a cellar and an upstairs. We'll check out the cellar first. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I apologise. I accidentally hit one of my number buttons on my mouse, which activated one of my skills. Coming down into the cellar, it seems to be some kind of storeroom. Well, not some kind of storeroom, it's definitely a storeroom. Presumably where the tavern keeper keeps all of his alcohol in the barrels there. Some more spare tables, perhaps. He rents this room out for some very private functions. And other supplies, perhaps some peanuts or something like that to keep down here. With a couple of bank closets here, just to keep some more things in. Coming back up, I guess we'll check out the upstairs now. These are some very nice stair designs. I really like them. Although although they are, not super high res. It's a game from 2012. I think we can excuse it. But even with that in mind, it's still very pretty. So coming out up here, it seems we have a further, more see. Okay then, so what do we have here? This looks like another one of those trading sort of hubs for the NPCs of the, the people of the city to come and exchange their wares, like a small local marketplace. Very nice. It is quite central. We've got a wagon with some books on over there. Got some more standard buildings here. All of these seem to be built in the standard Crichton style. Over here we have some more of the areas that we haven't looked at yet. That looks like another little fun place down there. In fact, we'll go and have a little look down here now. What is this place? This looks like a very open market area. We've got somebody selling apples. We've got books on display, like sales wagons. We've got some dude just standing over an empty thing. Got what appears to be oranges, maybe pears, definitely onions, maybe some potatoes, sweet potatoes, peppers. Delicious, lots and lots of veggies on sale here. So this appears to be like some kind of fresh produce, but we've also got some textiles, some fabrics, leathers and the like. A couple of pigs. I wonder if they're for sale or if they're just here to hang out. Some more really nice trees here. I think this will bring me up to a place that I was at before. Yes. So this brings me back to that staircase that I walked up to get to here. We'll go back down here and continue onwards down the road. Get some very nice scenery still. We can actually go into this building as well. I'm wondering if it's another house. It's looking exactly like another house. Just have another walk up here. Very nice. And out onto the balcony for a very nice view over the marketplace. You can see the pigs and a lot of other houses. Very central to the district. I want to get a good look at this statue in a moment. This building here, it looks like we can get in and it looks different from the other ones. Oh, okay, it appears to just be a box with a door that doesn't even go anywhere. Oh yeah, it does go somewhere, but we're not allowed to see the red part of the house. But you can see the rest of this area. Have we been in here yet? I'm getting confused now. I don't think we have. I think this is. Oh wait, no, yes, we have been in here. I walked straight into there. After coming down that alleyway there. Starting to get confused now. But anyway, I think we're about halfway through the district now. We'll just keep going. Oh, I got caught on a bit of terrain there. this angle, the sort of central castle of Divinity's Reach looks really cool and amazing. I'm not sure who this statue is meant to be. Let's see if I can get a... Is there a point of interest here? No. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea. But a very cool looking statue nonetheless. Obviously, perhaps it is someone important to the people of Or. Perhaps it was a significant figure in their history. But unfortunately, without looking it up on the wiki, I cannot find out. I'll look it up before the end or before the next video in this series, and I'll be sure to mention it at the start of that video. But coming back through here, we've got some more back alley sort of vendors. Perhaps these people are selling cheaper but more dodgier goods. And coming through here, we have some more. Got some more carts. We're coming out into another well-lit area, and we've got something in here. What is this? Is this just another house? It's a different. We've got a little cupboard here with some shelves. I think this is another house, but it's a different kind of layout. There's a couple of different ways to access this house by the looks of it. You can come in from the back here. It's even got like a full staircase built going up to the back door. The people of Divinity's Reach just don't lock their doors apparently. They don't even close them. You can just walk straight in. And then up here we've got a couple of beds as well as some seats. What might be a wash basin or something. And then up here we have some more beds. We've got a trunk, a lantern on that side table there, and a nice balcony overlooking seems to be a little gathering spot for people. But coming up and around here, we can see just more of the town. And we'll come up here, have a little look at the sort of main central part of this district, the bit that connects it to the centre of the city. What have we got? We've got a very big statue here. I think it might be a statue to Dwayne. We're not going to look in the actual centre of this area because, as I said before, I'm going to leave that to its own video. We're just going to take a little walk and keep an eye out, looking into the district, seeing these back alley parts. Got a nice little garden here. I can't really see it. Oh, that is very pretty down there. Let's try and get a look in there. Got some trees, some more things. Alright, down here we go. Got a very large archway here that leads down to this central roadway around the city, and then another sort of ramp upwards that will lead to the next plaza. I think that it might be the plaza of Lissa, but it might also be the plaza of Grenth or Cormier. I am not sure. I will have to check. I apologise if any sort of sounds of my being sick comes through. Trying not to let that interfere with what I'm doing, but sometimes it comes through a little bit. I hope it's not too much of a problem. So over here we have one of these red seraph. These guys are Ministry Guard. Wondering if he's going to stop me from coming up here. Doesn't look like it. So these guys act as guards for the members of the Ministry of Divinity's Reach. They sort of look over, or they are the lawmakers of the city. Although there is still a Queen of Kryta, Queen Jenna. This is a very nice building. This has got to be the one of the minister's estates. Very nice building, some very nice views, and protected by ministry guards. So very that might even be the minister. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, see, you've even got this massive courtyard out to the front here. Let's have a look inside, shall we? Inside we've got this very large fireplace. This looks very similar to the previous houses that we've seen today. But this one has a very large library on the wall and a large desk, presumably for conducting ministerial business outside of the actual ministry buildings. And then down here, let's see, what do we have? A little, like a guest room. Excuse me. Got a very large dining hall, and I'm assuming up here we have some beds. Or maybe not. Got some excuse me, I'm trying to just yawning, very tired at the moment. So I'm hoping that this video will help you to feel tired as well, so that you can get the sleep that you need. I've got a few other people down here, along with some random NPCs. Another little sort of pathway connecting it to the other areas that I think we've already seen. Actually, I think that's the way we went back up, and I just sort of, yes, I remember this wall now. Okay, so clearly this minister also just has a very large gate just in the entrance to his estate as well. But down here we have some piping as well. I'm wondering if this is connecting some kind of sewage system or water system for the city, but I have no idea. But we have some seraph posted down here, some guards. See if they have anything to say. No. No, these guys are just standing here. upload at least one